What's up, everybody? This is GeekyAviseq, and today is another bright and warm sunny day here in Dallas, Texas. And I'm not doing a tech review today, but I'm actually gonna review a product which is, boys' toys. So the first thing is probably electronic gadgets. The second one is cars. So I'm gonna review. Uh, it's not a review, but share some experience with an HID kit from Xenon Depot. So a couple of years back, I was looking for replacing my halogen bulbs with an HID kit, and there's, as you can know, like there's hundreds of them available online on Amazon, eBay. There were cheap ones, there's expensive ones, and then after a lot of research, I actually found a company named Xenon Depot. They were mentioned in the Toyota Nation forum, and they are one of the official sponsors. So I went ahead and ordered the kit. Was This is how the kits came in. As you can see, I mean, the moment I opened the kit and before installing, looking at the components, I could tell you the quality of their products. I mean, look at this wiring harness and the fuse. um, they claim that these are, you know, OEM or better than OEM quality, and I completely agree with them. So why I'm doing a review 2 years later after I installed the HIDs? Because few days back, one of the bulbs just started to turn pinkish, and I emailed them asking if that was what that meant, if that meant that the bulb is gonna slowly go out. And they replied to my email saying, don't worry, if it means that it's gonna go out, but you're still covered under warranty, and we're gonna send you a free replacement. So that's what I'm talking about. That's why, I mean, I was so moved by the customer service. It's been more than 2 years. I bought this kit from them. Every day since I have installed the kit, and it worked flawlessly. I've driven thousands of miles on the highway between San Antonio and Dallas. I did the self install, and this is what I've had installed it a couple of this. You can see the ballast, and I didn't do the volt version, but I did the Xenon Depot better version, which is like OEM Lexus quality, and that's where the bulb goes. So I have installed both of them over here and kind of cover them under the trim. So from outside you can't say there's an HID ballast installed anywhere, but if I remove this piece of the trim, um, and there you go, you can see the ballast mounted with a couple of zip ties and a 3M double-sided tape. So 2 years with this bulbs and this kit, I never had any issues. So there's no delay. I mean, the time that takes for the bulbs to warm up and come to the highest output is literally seconds. And there has not been any color shift ever since I bought them. I went with the 5000K bulbs because I like bright white. I don't like bluish tint, so I didn't go with the high temperature um, bulbs that were available. Most of the cheap ones, HIDs, they are actually a lot bluish or pinkish tints because they are of different color temps. But 5000 is what my sweet spot is. It's completely white, but it's not blue. um, there's one general comment that I would want to do. They also have a kit that comes with Philips bulbs with the official ballast. So what I would say is I would recommend that you go with, it's a little bit more expensive, but a long-term investment. I would ask you to go with that. So if you're buying this purely for visibility purpose, then you should go with the Philips bulbs, because the Philips bulbs are a little bit warmer than the 5000 Kelvin bulbs. So that will give you better range when you are looking. They had the yellow light is a little better when it rains or snows and gives you more range than white light. My purpose was that I live in Texas, so it does rain a lot, but it doesn't snow that much here in Dallas or in San Antonio. So I've been traveling on I-35, and all I needed was like brighter lights, and this was perfect for me. But I also like the cosmetics of white light, so I like change out the rest of the bulbs on my entire car with LEDs, because I just wanted the bright white light. So part of the reason I switched out the halogens with the HID kit was the higher visibility with the higher light output, as well as I want the aesthetic part to it, where it would be white versus the dull yellowish. So guys, if you are in the market looking to find a replacement for an HID, don't cheap out. Don't buy a $60, or you can buy this HID kits very cheap, starting from 35 dollars, and goes all the way up to like 60-70 dollars. And I think most of the kits would be disappointing. The bulbs will probably go out in few days to few weeks to few months, or the ballast can cause radio interference and lots of stuff. When I started reading about everything about Xenon Depot, I was like, yeah, probably advertisements, big deal. But today, I'm after a couple of years testing this product out. I've used these bulbs for more than 2 years, and I can vouch for them. Xenon Depot didn't. I'm not affiliated to them. They didn't pay me for any paid promotion and all. I'm just sharing my own experience with you guys, because I love their product so much. That's why I just wanted everyone to know. It was kind of a luck factor. I had been reading up a lot and was trying to replace. I didn't do anything. The whole replacement was pretty easy. I kept everything factory stock. I didn't remove any of the reflectors or anything. I never had any issues with temperature or heat which would melt the plastic or the reflectors. I never had any issues with that. So this was completely rated. It's 35 watts ballast, so this harness can take up to 55. So I had no electrical issues. I have this for more than 3 years. I never faced any electrical issues or nothing. The lights come on pretty fast to their full output, literally seconds. And the color 5000 Kelvin that I have, it's exactly 5000. It's bright white. There's no bluish tint or no pinkish tint like some of the cheap brands. So if you are looking for a quality HID kit, then spend a couple of $100 here, get the HID kit. And if you want upgrading for very high visibility, go with the Philips bulbs. They're a little bit more expensive, but they also come with a longer warranty. Or you can also get the Xenon Depot bulbs, and I have them more than 2 years. I never had any issues, and this company will stand by their product. So in terms of customer service, the shipping, excellent. I mean, so that's why I just love this. So that's all guys today for this video. um, do leave in your comments and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.